When your children make the decision, I know this is really hard for you to look at that beautiful sleeping young child in your arms and realize this, but she is going to make the decision about cocaine, alcohol, sex, the treatment of people from other cultures and other walks of life. She's going to make all those decisions. When they make them, you're not going to be there. The ideas in your heads will rule your world. And the ideas in the heads of your children will rule their world. What they use to make those decisions will be the ideas that live in their heads.
I tended to be very controlling, and I thought because I had all this good experience and I had seen lots of bad things that I could save my kids from all of them. And the thing that really knocked me upside the head was your kids are going to make these decisions and you're not going to be there when they have to make them. And it helped me to readjust my thinking and be much more open to discussion, not dictating.
Other parenting courses that I went through helped you manage crises, essentially. How to manage crises. And Max and Barbara's course is how to avoid the crises altogether, you know, by showing the child or the children how to make the right decisions, putting the good ideas in their heads.
Mac reminded me that especially now, my 6-year-old is old enough that if he can handle the responsibility, tell him to do something and let him do it the way he's going to do it. And I think before I'd gone through the class, I was telling him what to do and then telling him the way I would have done it or the way I wanted it done. And I realized it's just not important. And it gets done, and I think that he is much more satisfied doing a job how he thinks it should be done.
In Benton County, where we are, our courts have recognized this as a legitimate parenting course that they can go through when parents that are in conflict or going through divorce or separation, and they'll even attend the classes.
We really have a couple principles that we live by in law enforcement. One is, of course, to enforce the law. But the other side of it is to educate people. Educate them about the law, educate them about available resources, educate them about alternatives to their actions. And this is one that's available to parents and to kids, you know, to really help the kids out in their lives, to educate them about what they're doing and how those lives can be better, so that we don't have to take the enforcement actions.
One of the things my husband and I really enjoyed was when we first came to the class. Well, for starters, I did not think that he would want to come. He, had heard some different parenting things before and thought, oh, come on, we can figure this out ourselves. But he agreed to come with me, and as soon as he saw the first tape, he really was impressed with Mac and how down to earth he was, and just how sincere the stories were, and how it all really felt like it related to us and our circumstances with our children.
I've used this material in my Sunday school class. I teach adult Sunday school class. I use it quite often there. I've used it in a prison ministry, dealing with prisoners. And one of the things that really, really sticks in my mind is the thoughts in your mind rule your world. Well, that works for 4-year-olds, and that works for 40-year-olds, and that works for 80-year-olds. And I'm a manager, and I've managed quite a few people, and I use this every day working with my people. The thoughts in your mind rule your world. And so, one of the things that this is written for raising children, but it applies to adults.
Just to see people change, and then they go out and tell somebody else about it, and then word of mouth is phenomenal around here with what people see is happening in their families.
It exposes people to a wide variety of techniques and thoughts with tools, and that's really what we're trying to do.